Hello, Gary Champion, psychic medium. Too much glare. Um, I have these moments where I tend to understand more than what I should know. And I'm told things because I need to know them, but you don't need to know them. And things are probably told to you that I don't need to know. Um, I'm not going to tell you that story. Um, let's look at life as more than a one time deal. That multiple lives, like guys are saying, multiple lives are involved here. That it's not just a one-time deal, and I don't want you to think that if you if you have a purpose in life, did you fulfill it? You're destined to be whatever, a writer, let's say. Did you write what you were supposed to write? Did you get to? I'm sort of searching for that myself. I guess that's maybe why I brought it up. I tend to be writing a lot of books, searching for the perfect book. Maybe I haven't written it yet. Maybe I never will. Possible I've already written it. To the other side and back. That was pretty good. That was pretty real and very strange. But perhaps I'm writing it now. Let's say I don't write the perfect book or the best book I can. Because to me, that's the perfect book, the book that I can write. Not that it sells, none of my books sell, they don't make a lot of money, but the book that I feel like I've accomplished something with. I can say for definite, for sure, I'm proud of that. I'm always proud when I finished one. I know that I'm ecstatic because I got through it without throwing something. Writing's not easy. Like most things worthwhile, they take time and effort and thought. But let's say I don't write my best book. That for some reason I don't get it. I don't get to it. And I pass, and books are never going to go out. They may be in a different form, they may be digital, but people like stories. They always have. Before there were books, people sat around the campfire late at night and somebody would tell a story, often handed down, often made up, often not real at all. People used to tell their children things to keep them from doing things, and the stories weren't real. Booger Man's going to get you. That's a good one. So and so is gonna get you if you lie, or if you do this, or if you don't do that. Eat your vegetables. So stories have been used for a lot of things, entertainment, but also to correct children with, to get them to do the right thing. Actually, to teach them lessons about. I can tell that story. Skokie, Illinois. I met a lady there one day, and she was a Jewish lady, and she had a mezuzah. I didn't know what it was, but it's one of those little ceramic tile things at the door entrance. It's a house prayer. That's what it is. If you open it up, there's a prayer for the house in there. And I was talking about her mezuzah, and she said, "Well, somebody stole it once. Someone in the neighborhood went around at night and stole the mezuzahs off the house because you can just unscrew them." And the kid got hit by a bus. And of course, they discovered all the mezuzahs and returned them. And see, it could be a lesson. Someone could say, "Don't steal mezuzahs, a bus might hit you." So these kind of stories have always been told. I'm wandering, I know, but that's the way the story comes out. Anyway, if I don't write the definitive story, I'm coming back. I may not be here, maybe someplace else. But the spirit doesn't die. It does reincarnate in some form or other. Like I said before, no, you can't come back as a dog or a cat or your favorite tree. Um, Higher intelligence requires that you reincarnate as something that works in a certain way. And I don't know what that means. I just heard it and I said it. Anyway, if I haven't fulfilled my purpose, I get another shot. I won't know about it. I won't know that I didn't finish my book, but my spirit will keep on trying to write that book until it does. So life is not a one time, it's not like you went through the door once. You do it, and it doesn't happen in 20 years or 10 years. You don't reincarnate that fast. Everyone you will have known or will ever have known you will be long past before you reincarnate. People think it's, oh, I'm Elizabeth Taylor. I look just like her. I act just like Elizabeth. I must be Elizabeth Taylor. No, you're not. She hasn't come back yet. But it's kind of unfair to think of a life as an ending thing. That once you passed, that's it. You're not. And life goes on, and through reincarnation, you have another shot at doing the best you can do. I think I've fulfilled my purpose here. I think I've hit it pretty good. I think I've done real well, and I've helped a lot of people, and that's what I'm supposed to do. So uh, at this point, it becomes boring for most people. They have to do something else. Well, it's not boring for me. I feel like I'm just getting my second wind. But I have noticed that there is some tendency for me to go some other direction, use my abilities in some way other than what I'm doing now. I'm not sure what that is, but I have a clue. So life will give me one more chance to fulfill what I'm supposed to do in an even better way, if that's possible. I think maybe I've done pretty well. I have a lot to be thankful for. But fulfilling your purpose is what spirits are supposed to do. And if you fail at it, there's always another chance. Spirit's nature tends to be the same. Um, you don't repeat yourself, but you can definitely go down a bad road several times, or the wrong road several times. It's not like I've done a lot of videos about paths and purpose and stuff, but it's important that you get it. That it's easy to blame other people and other things for why you didn't fulfill your purpose. It's so easy to do. Well, my father did this, my mother did that, my wife didn't love me, and my dog bit my leg. And it's easy to make up reasons why you don't succeed, but mostly it's just you. And it requires chance taking. Most people don't do well with chance taking. I've been a chance taker my whole life, and yeah, sometimes it's not good, but most of the time it's really good. So if you don't fulfill your purpose, you let you down. Your daddy didn't do it, your mother didn't do it, person you're married to didn't do it. You did. You didn't take the risk necessary to produce good results. You sat down and watched other people do it. Or maybe you were along for the ride, but you really didn't do anything. Some people get credit for things they didn't do. They write one line in a song and they get attributes as a writer because they have to. ASCAP requires it. But you didn't write a song. You just added a few words. That's not the same thing. About having a purpose, fulfilling it, and feeling like as though you did the best you could do at it, that this is pretty good. That's what life really is. It's not about money, although money's nice. If you fear, you're not going to do much anyway. A lot of people succeed because their parents or their relatives left them a lot of money. That doesn't make them successful. That makes them not successful. Anybody can start off with $1 billion and make a pretty good life out of things. Or you can make a hash of it. Money's a tool. But it shouldn't be a life goal. Fulfillment of purpose is a life goal. Making $1 billion should not be a life goal. You can't take it with you. You're dead, somebody else is spending it. So our whole economy is driven by money and power. My wife and I were talking about the other night, we're watching television, and we could attribute almost everything that was going on to money. Everything. Phone calls, vote for this person, vote for them. I've gotten so many of those, I'm sick of them. All about money. Not one of them said, look what I can do for the state of Texas. These are the things, this is my platform. It wasn't in there. But I don't have one. The platform is, I want to make as much money and stay in office as long as possible, like all these other guys. Instead of, I have these goals. I want better health care. I want better education for our children. I want to clean the air up. I want to make sure everybody has an opportunity to be the best they can be. These are platform goals, which is mostly lies. They tell us to, I can name some. This guy up there now, he's got all kinds of reasons for, you can fool all the people some of the time. That's not a rule, but it's pretty factual. You can fool all the people some of the time. But you can't fool all the people all the time. Do the best you can. But this isn't your only trip. There's other opportunities coming up. But don't let this one go past without at least figuring out maybe what a path is for you. If it's a wandering path, it's a wandering path. Do the best you can with it. Have as much fun as you can. Learn what you can. Doesn't have to be, you want to be a doctor or a lawyer or own a lot of property or any of those other things. It could be just, I'm a wanderer. Doesn't mean you're lost. I'm not lost. I've wandered a lot. I've wandered everywhere. Hasn't hurt me, and I don't feel lost. Most people who wander are not lost. They don't feel lost. They feel like they're going somewhere. Starting to get preachy again, isn't it? No fear, no regret, no anger. Thanks for watching.